First Corinthians 7 verse 25. Questions about the unmarried and the widows. Now concerning what you wrote about unmarried people, I do not have a command from the Lord, but I give my own opinion as one who by the Lord's mercy is worthy of trust. Considering the present distress, I think it's better for a man to stay as he is. Have you gotten a wife? Then don't try to get rid of her. Are you unmarried? Then don't look for a wife. But if you do marry, you haven't committed a sin. And if an unmarried woman marries, she hasn't committed a sin. But I would rather spare you the everyday trouble that married people will have. What I mean, my friends, is that there is not much time left, and from now on married men should live as though they were not married. Those who weep as though they were not sad. Those who laugh as though they were not happy. Those who buy as though they did not own what they bought. Those who deal in material goods as though they were not fully occupied with them. For this world, as it is now, will not last much longer. I would like you to be free from worry. An unmarried man concerns himself with the Lord's work because he is trying to please the Lord. But a married man concerns himself with worldly matters because he wants to please his wife. And so he is pulled into two directions. An unmarried woman or a virgin concerns herself with the Lord's work because she wants to be dedicated both in body and spirit. But a married woman concerns herself with the worldly matters because she wants to please her husband. I'm saying this because I want to help you. I'm not trying to put restrictions on you. Instead, I want you to do what is right and proper, and to give yourself completely to the Lord's service without any reservation. In the case of an engaged couple who have decided not to marry, if the man feels that he is not acting properly towards the young woman, and if his passions are too strong and he feels that they ought to marry, then they should get married, as he wants to. There is no sin in this. But if a man, without being forced to do so, has firmly made up his mind not to marry, and if he has his will under complete control and has already decided in his own mind what to do, then he does well not to marry. The young woman. So the man who marries does well, but the one who does not marry does even better. A married woman is not free as long as her husband lives, but if her husband dies, then she is free to be married to any man she wishes, but only if he's a Christian. She will be happier, however, if she stays as she is. That is my opinion, and I think that I too have God's Spirit.